Hello, this is Turquoise Tarot here. I'm going to be doing a new moon reading. I believe this new moon is taking place on June 4th. So you may be feeling these energies a day or two prior and for a couple days afterwards as well. This is for all the zodiac signs, so it's just a general reading. I'm going to be doing a bit of a different spread today because it's a new moon. I want to focus on what we want to manifest or things that need our attention with this new moon. So I'm going to be pulling some Wisdom of Oracle cards, as well as using my Dream Tarot deck, and we'll see what comes through. So I'm going to shuffle these first, and we'll lay some Oracle cards, and then I'll pull some tarot cards to coincide with each oracle card. So give me just a moment. I also wanted to say while I'm shuffling, I'm going to be having some specials for private readings. I'll be posting my website in the information box below this video. So if any of you are interested in a private reading, please feel free to reach out to me. When you go to my home page, if you scroll to the bottom, on the bottom right hand side will be the special prices. I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to be running this special, probably for the month, but maybe longer. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you guys will come and visit, and I'll be very happy and honored to give you a private reading. Also, thank you everyone for your love and support and all your feedback and encouragement. I truly, truly do appreciate it. I'm hoping that with this new moon, we can manifest some beautiful things and bring some clarity to any confusing areas, and hopefully this reading will help each of you do that. Okay. Now I'm going to take some tarot cards. Oh. Excuse me, I'm dropping cards here. This deck is very, very hard to shuffle. I love the imagery on these cards, but I gotta tell you, they're hard. It's a hard shuffle. Come on. Ay, ay. Okay. So the first card that we're going to look at is the object that is in need of our attention. And here we have Justice. Justice is all about finding that balance within our lives. And it's also about being fair to others as well as others being fair to us. This is also talking about being objective and understanding that there is a balance to life. So where there's been difficulty or challenge for you and you feel as if things have been unjust, know that justice is coming in and things are going to be balanced out. Likewise, if you've been unjust or you've been treating others poorly or unfairly, the scales are going to tip in their favor. So this is all about creating a balance and equality in our lives. And so this is something that requires our attention. It requires us to focus on creating that balance in our lives, in our relationships, and also understanding that that balance is coming in for us. Since this is a major arcana card, this is maybe the universe even stepping in to create balance in a situation where maybe you have felt there's been some injustice. Now the Oracle card underneath that is there's no place like home. And this is card number 50. And I'm sorry, I don't know all the messages with these cards offhand, so I'm just going to give you the short explanation here. And it says the essential meanings to this card is authenticity, coming home to yourself and feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit and being comfortable in your own skin. So with creating justice and being that this is the area that needs the attention, I feel like what this is saying is there is a need for authenticity. There is a need to speak your mind and be able to create a balance between you and a partner or in a work situation. Know that justice is coming in for you, and it's going to be the focal point for you the beginning of this month with the new moon. You are going to feel more comfortable. You are going to feel more safe. You are going to feel more secure when justice is granted here. And you can create that sense of home and security and stability by allowing justice, by giving justice, where situations where you may have been unfair to others or unfair in a situation. Now the second card is what kind of intention the object needs. So since we require attention to justice, it says that we require to look at it with the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is all about our ships coming in. So in a situation where you feel injustice has been served to you, know that justice will be coming in. I feel that for some of you, you've been working really hard in an unjust situation, or you feel, the scales weren't tipped in your favor. And now you're seeing that justice is coming in and it's going to be served. Okay? Now the Oracle card that goes with this is to be fair. This is card number 38, so let me get the message with this card really quickly. Where are you, 38? Okay, so the essential meanings to this card is balance and justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the cause of law and effect. The law of cause and effect. So with the intention that we're putting into this situation, it's saying here, we need to be objective. We need to see that there needs to be a balance here. Where you have been unfair, you need to understand that you need to treat something or someone with the same respect and dignity that you would expect. And likewise, again, if you feel there's been some injustice, justice will be coming in for you, and things will be balanced out. The third card talks about the obstacles that are in your way. And the obstacles here is working together with the Three of Pentacles. This card shows an apprentice working in a cathedral or a chapel of some sort, and these two people are basically the consumers or the customers that are paying this young apprentice. In the Rider-Waite deck, we usually see monks of some sort standing here, and they're older and they're wiser, and just like in this tarot deck, these are older and wiser individuals. So they're giving him their ideas, their opinions, their thoughts, their consideration, but they're also appraising his work, and they're giving him positive encouragement and feedback. So there's a mutual sharing here in this card, and it's a working together to create the beauty that creates this chapel or this environment. So I feel like the obstacle here is working with someone, because either they're being unjust or you're being unjust. And I feel that respect in communication is lacking. So there needs to be a respect for one another. You need to respect each other's opinions and thoughts and allow each other to have those feelings and openly share them without criticism. Okay? Now the oracle card that goes with this Three of Pentacles is Observer. And let me get that really quick. So this card says the essential meanings are perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. So the obstacle here is to step back and allow the other person their perspective and to listen, to actually listen. Because a lot of times what we do is we tend to listen but not really hear what someone is saying. And so this obstacle here is to actually hear what's being said and empathize. Put yourself in that person's shoes and ask, if I was them, would I feel this way? How would I want to be respected or treated in this situation? The fourth card discusses what can you do to prevent those obstacles. And that's the Fool card here. And the Fool is all about a new beginning. It's all about starting fresh. So I feel that in order for you to overcome these obstacles, it requires a fresh beginning in this situation. It requires a fresh perspective. You may need to let go of some past hurt or animosity or fears or resentment in order to have this fresh beginning and in order to open up a dialogue. Now with the Oracle card we have Round and Round. And let me get that really quick. Sorry guys, I don't mean to make you wait. So the essential meanings with this card is the spiral equality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break, and revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So certainly with the Fool, again, it talks about a new perspective. It talks about breaking a pattern, breaking a habit. So in the past where you've dealt with this person and they've been cruel or they've been hardened, they've been challenging, or maybe you've been the one that's been challenging and difficult. It's saying that you need a fresh perspective and you need to treat this with care. And know that each of you both deserve to have an equal say and an open dialogue and to respect one another. The fifth card talks about the purpose of this intention. So we have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant's all about higher learning. Actually, I'm sorry. I was just looking at this. This is the fifth card. So so basically, the purpose of this intention is walking away from things that no longer serve you. Walking away from past hurt, as I said, past pain, and letting things go. Really just letting things go. Because in order for you to fix the obstacle, you need a fresh perspective and you need to start fresh. And in order to do that, you need to let things go. You need to walk away from things that haven't served you. Otherwise, you're going to keep going around and around in circles with this person. And things aren't going to get solved. Justice will come in with the new moon to balance things out, whether you like it or not. If you're on the receiving end of injustice, it may serve you. But if you're not being just, then you may not like the consequences that come about when this new moon takes place, or for weeks after the new moon, leading up to the full moon, where we see the actual manifestation of this energy. So this is your focus between then and now, and areas that you may need to work on. Okay? The oracle card with this one is Message in a Bottle. And it's card number 15. And the essential messages with this card is communication, a sign, pointing the way to your highest good. So during the, I want to say, you know, for the week, during the week when this new moon takes place on June 4th, so a few days after or a few days beforehand, you may see signs or messages that really tell you, you know, it's for your highest good to see this from a fresh perspective. It's for your highest good to let things go, because it's just burden. It's a burden for you. It's not helping you. It's just hindering you. And it's allowing this difficult situation to continue on and on and on. The outcome of this manifestation for the new moon is the Hierophant. This is all about higher spiritual learning and understanding. It's about wisdom. It's about gaining some higher knowledge. And it's also about spiritual advancement or growth. So the Hierophant is, you know, very similar to the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she's a card of secrecy. It's a card of wisdom. She's an oracle. But she doesn't openly share her knowledge or wisdom. Whereas the Hierophant, he's just as wise and knowledgeable as the High Priestess, but he shares his knowledge. The keys here at the bottom of this card represent the keys to knowledge and wisdom. So he's offering you the keys to say, this is a time for you to grow. This is a time for you to elevate yourself and remove yourself from a challenging situation. This is an open opportunity with this new moon to do so. If you don't do so, the universe may step in and do it for you, okay? So the oracle card with this is Regeneration. And this is card number 46. So sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, so essential meanings with this card is rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. So with this new moon, honestly, I'm seeing a lot of potential here for growth, spiritual growth. It's time to let go of the old, any past resentments you're carrying. Also, you know, if you're on the receiving end of injustice, you do need to let it go so that you can regenerate, so that you can regrow. Just let it go. Don't go round and round with this person. Have a new, fresh beginning. Try to be objective, even though you've been the one treated unfairly. Try to be objective in this situation and allow that person the same respect that you would want in turn, even if they're not giving it to you, because eventually justice will step in and will serve you. Okay? It's really up to this individual. Everyone has free will as to whether or not this person is going to learn the valuable lesson that the universe is presenting at this time. If they don't, again, the universe will step in and create the justice that is lacking. So have faith in that and know that either way, the scales will be balanced and things will become fair. Okay? So that's the new moon reading I have for everyone. I hope that it brings you some clarity. I hope it helps you during this next moon phase to bring some peace and harmony into your lives. And again, you know, please come check me out on my website. And I hope to be hearing from you all, and I'll be posting some more videos soon. So I love you. Peace, love, and light to all of you. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful month. Thank you. Bye.